Hundreds of thousands of movies are released worldwide every year in different categories. Thriller movies are very popular today, and their demand is increasing daily. Many popular thriller movies have already been released worldwide. In today's episode, we will look at the top 10 most popular thriller movies according to IMDb ratings. Train to Busan is a 2016 South Korean action thriller film directed by Yeon Sang-ho. It stars Gong Yoo and Ma Dong-seok. The story follows a father and his young daughter travelling by train when a sudden zombie outbreak spreads among passengers. Panic grows as people fight for survival inside closed compartments. Trust, sacrifice and humanity are tested at every stop. The film mixes fast action with strong emotional moments about family and courage. The IMDb rating of this movie is 7.6. The Raid. Redemption is a 2011 Indonesian martial arts thriller film directed by Gareth Evans. It stars Iko Uwais and Joe Taslim. The story follows a police team raiding a building controlled by criminals. The mission fails, trapping them inside with no escape. Rama must fight enemies floor by floor using raw martial arts skills. The narrow space and non-stop combat create extreme tension and danger. Survival depends on speed, strength and determination. The IMDb rating of this movie is 7.6. Sicario is a 2015 American crime thriller film directed by Denis Villeneuve. It stars Emily Blunt and Benicio del Toro. The story follows an FBI agent pulled into a secret operation against drug cartels. She enters a violent world where moral rules no longer apply. As missions grow darker, she loses control and trust. The film builds tension through realism, silence, and shocking violence. Every scene feels heavy and dangerous. The IMDb rating of this movie is 7.7. The Chaser is a 2008 South Korean crime thriller film directed by Na Hong-jin. It stars Kim Yoon-seok and Ha Jung-woo. The story follows a former detective who notices his workers are disappearing. He tracks clues that lead to a brutal serial killer. Racing against time, he fights police failure and his own past mistakes. Dark streets, sudden violence, and hopeless tension fill the story. The film feels raw and deeply unsettling. The IMDb rating of this movie is 7.8. I Saw the Devil is a 2010 South Korean revenge thriller film directed by Kim Ji-woon. It stars Lee Byung-hun and Choi Min-sik. The story follows an agent whose fiancée is murdered by a killer. Instead of justice, he begins a cruel game of revenge. Each encounter becomes more violent and disturbing. The agent slowly loses his humanity while hunting evil. The film is brutal, shocking, and emotionally heavy. The IMDb rating of this movie is 7.8. Memories of Murder is a 2003 South Korean crime thriller film directed by Bong Joon-ho. It stars Song Kang-ho and Kim Sang-kyung. The story follows two detectives investigating serial murders in a small town. With little evidence, they use different methods and clash often. Suspects come and go, but answers remain unclear. Frustration grows as the killer stays free. The film mixes dark humour with fear and sadness. The IMDb rating of this movie is 8.1. No Country for Old Men is a 2007 American neo-noir thriller film directed by Joel and Ethan Coen. It stars Tommy Lee Jones and Javier Bardem. The story follows a man who takes drug money from the desert. This decision starts a deadly chase by a silent killer. A tired sheriff follows the violence, trying to understand modern cruelty. Fate, chance, and death guide the story. Silence and tension dominate every scene. The IMDb rating of this movie is 8.2. Oldboy is a 2003 South Korean mystery thriller film directed by Park Chan-wook. It stars Choi Min-sik and Yoo Ji-tae. The story follows a man imprisoned for years without knowing why. After his sudden release, he searches for the truth behind his punishment. Each clue leads to violence, pain, and shocking secrets. Revenge drives him forward into a twisted ending. The film is intense, emotional, and unforgettable. The IMDb rating of this movie is 8.3. The Departed is a 2006 American crime thriller film directed by Martin Scorsese. It stars Leonardo DiCaprio and Matt Damon. The story follows a cop inside a gang and a gangster inside the police. Both try to uncover each other's identity before it is too late. Lies, tension, and violence grow with every scene. Trust disappears as danger closes in. The film delivers suspense, betrayal, and a shocking ending. The IMDb rating of this movie is 8.5. City of God is a 2002 Brazilian crime thriller film directed by Fernando Meirelles and Katia Lund. It stars Alexandre Rodriguez and Leandro Firmino. The story follows Rocket growing up in a violent favela. While gangs fight for control, he dreams of becoming a photographer. His friend becomes a feared criminal leader. Violence shapes every choice and future. The film moves fast and feels painfully real. The IMDb rating of this movie is 8.6.